against a tough opposition in Livy, and we limited them to very few chances, and obviously competed well for most of the game. Are you happy with that friendly?
First and foremost in friendlies, the most important thing is to get through it without any injuries, and we've done that, so that's my main concern. After that, you're wanting boys to go and compete, and I think we did that against a really good Premier League team that can make many changes, which makes it difficult for our guys. But I thought they stood up really well. We're still missing 5 or 6 players that would be competing for a first team place with a variety of reasons. So they'll all be back over the next the coming weeks, which will help us as well. It's a big ask for guys to come in and play against players that are going to be playing the SPL next year, but listen, they more than matched them, and the physical side of it, which I was really pleased about, and even look at the goals that we conceded, a penalty, set play from a corner, and a goal from a ridiculous goal from his own half. So you look at that as well, and I think, like you say, it wasn't like there was a load of chances there that you're worried about. I thought actually our back four did really well to limit them, because they're a good side. Listen, Liv, you've got really good players, and it's down to us to go and stand up to that, and I thought we did that. So no, really pleased with the effort and the work rate, and like I say, no injuries, that's the most important thing. So we're going to Wraith on Tuesday night, and it'll be the same mantra, get out to what we need to in terms of fitness for pre-season, and keep building towards that first game against Bonnyrigg.
Yeah, I was waiting for the SFA to announce a guy, but they've not came through, so he was a trialist today. But are you going to, we're looking at him today. First half does very well, obviously gets beat for the own half, but are you looking at adding another senior goalkeeper, or is he going to be the number one?
Yeah, no, listen, it'll be bringing in another senior goalkeeper, but that'll be to compete with Phil. Phil's always in the thoughts, and last season he was always in the thoughts. He was a brilliant number 2 last year, and listen, PJ had the jersey, and to be fair to PJ, I thought he was very consistent last season, but that doesn't demean what Phil brings to the group. He was a brilliant teammate for PJ and for the goalkeeping group. But no, we'll always look to add another goalkeeper, 100%, because you need that competition to bring the best out in people. And I think that brought the best out in PJ. The fact that he knew he had Phil breathing down his neck last season. But listen, he did okay today again. He's just keep building for him, and that's the way we're looking at it at the moment. But we'll definitely be trying to bring another in. Yeah.
Just talking about bringing another goalkeeper in, does that mean that PJ's definitely not coming back? Or?
No, not at all. No, PJ's in training with St Mirren at the moment, which I can understand. He's going into train at a Premier League team and look to see what comes of it. At the same time, we've got to look after our own interests, and listen, we're working hard in the background to make sure that we've got another goalkeeper coming in that will more than compete with Phil for a place, and that's what we've got to do. So listen, obviously I wish PJ all the best when he's in there, but at the same time, we need to look out for Hallow's best interest, and we're certainly doing that. So, and
obviously a fair few trialists today. Any of them catch the eye that you're going to be looking for contracts, or you think there's more work to be done for them?
No, I think there's some more work to be done for everybody. It's not a case of judging people based on half an hour or 20 minutes against a Premier League team. I think you need to really have a look at, and we will have a look in training the next kind of week or so, and decide whether we're going to offer people contracts. But some of them, have done well, and it's a case of trying to recruit. We've been working really hard in the background trying to get a few players over the line. I'm hopeful that one or two will be in over the next week or so, and it's just been, listen, it's the hardest bit in football recruitment, especially when you're at a stage where boys are wanting full-time football all the time. That's the answer you hear quite a lot, is I want full-time, and I can understand that, I can fully get that, but for us we just need to keep working hard on the recruitment side things, which we are in the background, and listen, we'll get players in before the start of the season.
Is that happy? Cheers.